evaluation, not evaluation. How to measure the performance of your business using your hidden data. Hi friends, this is Ishu Singh. Welcome to the new video. If you're new to this channel here, I provide you useful videos every week in order to start, run, or grow your business. So if you fit into any category, please consider subscribing to this channel. Let me write it down for you. I'm talking about KPIs. Profit is best key performance indicator for any business. Whether you're running a service-based business or a product-based business, if you're getting the profit, that is your main key performance indicator. Profit is not the only key performance indicator. There are many other key performance indicators depending on your type of business, the type of business that you are doing right now. Let me take an example of doctor. We go to doctor and we ask the doctor, okay, this is a problem that I'm facing, I'm feeling pain in my body. Then the doctor prescribes different kind of tests for you. After getting those results, doctor tells you, okay, this is a problem that you are having in your body. Same thing. But here you are going to be the doctor of your business. Maybe you can hire some third-party consultant as well, but initially you should be doctor of your business. You should know what to check, when to check, where to check, who's gonna check, what frequency, and those other related things. In order to complete the final task, you need to take smaller amount of steps. Or maybe you can say that in order to complete the final task, you need to do a chunks or a bunch of smaller tasks in order to complete the final task. Now it's up to you. You want to have checkpoints in the middle at those smaller tasks, or you want to have the checkpoint at the final task, like the final bigger task. You want to have a checkpoint there, or you want to measure the efficiency of that process. Now that's going to be up to you, and that is going to be a key performance indicator for that particular process. There are many examples of key performance indicators. Let me give you a few of the examples. If you're running a software-based product, you can see the user acquisition cost, how much time they actually spent on your app or on your website. If you're running an e-commerce business, you can say that, okay, how much money did they actually spend? Did they actually do the cart abandonment or not? If yes, at what point? And you can measure those things. If you're doing a service-based business, if you're running a service-based business, maybe in order to finish one task, how much time did you actually spend on first take, second take? If you did that service, how many hours did you actually spend? And if you sent someone else for doing that service, how many minutes or hours that person spent? So you set your time as the benchmark. Use that time as a benchmark. If you're doing some other kind of business where you don't have that much amount of historical data, that is fine. But initially you would have to come up with some kind of trigger. So you're gonna say that this is a point of my benchmark, or this is the point of my trigger. If something will go above, my data will go above this trigger, I'm gonna take these amount of actions. If there will be something wrong and the data point will be less than that, and so I'm gonna take different kind of actions. If you're having different departments in your company, you can make use of other people as well. You can assign duty to other team members as well. You can say that, okay, give me your KPI triggers. Take rough initial data from your team members. After that, you can have your second opinion that you want to use those KPI triggers or not, but at least you're going to have some kind of starting point. Another thing that I want to share with you is don't rely on the data that you're getting, because you're going to have some kind of meeting set up in your company. You should be having some kind of meeting set up in your company. You're going to say that, okay, you're going to tell all the team members in your business, you're going to tell them, okay, this is the KPI trigger. Against this trigger, I'm going to measure this process performance. Now, if the employee knows that, okay, you're going to conduct a meeting on this time, this day for this particular key performance indicator, then the person might modify the data for you in order to satisfy your needs. Right? So I would say don't rely on the data completely, because it's dependent on the employee that you're trusting. So don't trust the employees blindly. You should be having checkpoints or audits. That's why people are having audits on top of the KPIs. But you should be starting with some kind of data. Initially, I told you that you will have some kind of hidden data in your business. Yes, I'm still pointing to that direction, that you're gonna have some kind of data hidden in your business. If you're using Excel based, maybe even hard copy paper format for doing some kind of activity, that is your data. Don't throw it. That is your useful data. Maybe you can take that hard copy written data, you can use that data, put it somewhere on the Excel sheet, make a dashboard so that you're gonna put in the numbers every day. You're gonna assign the duty to yourself. Maybe if you are the only sole founder, you're gonna assign duty to yourself. Fill in the numbers in this dashboard in this particular location, and that dashboard will give you the graphs. Then you will see that, okay, how many users came on your website, how many people actually made the purchase, or why didn't they purchase a product. If you're doing marketing activity, what was the result of the marketing activity, things like that. Another thing that I want to tell you is, if your data is fluctuating to extremes, like if your data is going above the trigger, or if your data points are coming below the triggers, that means something is really wrong. Yeah, below the trigger up to a marginal value is fine, but if it is going like extremes higher, extreme lowers, there's something going on. So you can analyze, okay, what is happening, then you can do something for those kind of things. Initially, if you don't have the KPIs, how are you going to take such kind of actions? Okay, you need to modify some things, you need to take action, you need to assign duty, you need to hire someone for doing such kind of things in order to bring your KPIs within the limit. Key things for having the KPIs, I would say that, okay, KPI should be measurable. It should be assigned by you. What are you gonna measure? Who is gonna measure it? When that should be measured? How often? How often you're gonna have a meeting in your business? Who will join the meeting? What action will you take after the meeting is over? What kind of timeline for the task that will be decided in the meeting? After you do the one meeting, in every other meeting, in the next meeting, look back on the previous meeting. Okay, what you actually did. Is there something that was not accomplished, or why that was not accomplished? Who was responsible? Is that you? Why you didn't do it if you are the only sole founder? So you should be looking at those things. First, you already have the data. That's my whole point of this video. You are already having the data. If you're having on the Excel sheets, collect it. Start collecting it. Make a dashboard. If you're already having an established business, maybe you're having a CRM, ERP in your company, that's a different story. Then you can make use of powerful products that can give you fancy looking dashboards, and you can make decisions more accurately if you're having those kind of tools available for you. If you're just starting out, I would say that, okay, first collect the sources of the data, then start collecting the data itself, then make a dashboard, then decide what is going to be the trigger, who will measure it, when that will be measured. As I told you previously, all those things, please take care of those things as well. This is it for this video. I hope that you like this video. I'm gonna put other video for you so that you can view other useful content for starting, running, or growing your business. Please watch that video and let me know in the comment box below that what you want me to improve in the coming videos. This is Ishu Singh signing off. Take care. See you in the next video.